6,000. Right?
Yes.
Mr. Beast 6,000. What's up, everybody?
Hey, y'all.
I'm Chad.
And I'm Brittany. Over the New Tribe, we're bringing you the new reel.
That's right, guys. This video is for hashtag Team C's.
Woo! Let's give a round of applause for hashtag Team C.
If y'all been under a rock or, maybe off grid, then you might not know what that is. If you don't know what that is, let me give you a little bit of an overview. That is a fundraiser that is going on, created by, I think, Mark Rober and MRBEAST, two amazing YouTubers.
Yes.
Guys do some awesome stuff, awesome content. If you're not subscribed,
They take their amazing success and they really give back with
They do.
it.
They give back with it.
It warms our heart.
It is inspiring, and they have inspired us to try to contribute the best way that we can. We will do what we can, and we are going to, one, donate ourselves, and we are going to try to bring awareness as much as we can by making this video for you guys. So, guys, Team C's, what they're doing is they're trying to clean up 30 million pounds of garbage from the seas in a certain amount of time. So basically, for every dollar that is donated, they will remove a pound of garbage from the sea. That is legit. And as of right now, while we are doing this video, I think they are at 18 million. So that's they have removed upwards of 18 million pounds of garbage from the seas already. Now,
I mean, this is something that the world desperately needs.
Absolutely, guys. Unfortunately, the issues that we have is over 300 million tons of plastic alone are produced each year. And that's just from what I have done researched on here. And there's no telling if these stats are even correct right now. And they say out of that 300 million tons, at least they have. This is the key words are at least 14 million ends up in the ocean every single year. That's nuts.
Yes.
That is freaking crazy, guys. So plastic makes up 80% of all marine debris found from the surface water to the deep sea sediments.
Well, if you think about it, I mean, you go to the grocery store or you buy your kids Christmas. And since Christmas is coming up, this is a really, really good topic.
Yeah.
Literally, it takes us so long to open one gift because there's so much just packaging.
Absolutely.
And when I get packages of makeup, like they... it's fun and all, but they will
That is excessive.
Yes, they will be excessive with the packaging that, the actual product itself will only take up about 10% of it.
Absolutely.
I mean, maybe it's more, but you know what I'm saying? Like, they're that excessive about it.
So, guys, what we're going to do is we are going to include in the description a lot of other ways that you guys can help clean up our oceans, clean up our environment. If you can't donate monetarily, you can support the cause by watching these videos that, like Mr. Beast, educate yourself, and, go out, use your body, use yourself, go out,
your hands.
And pick up some trash, pick up some plastic. If you're not near an ocean, guess what? You can still help, because what happens is all of this stuff is dumped. You see it out in the road, it can end up in the ocean. That's where it's going to go. It goes to the sewers, it goes to rivers, and it makes its way to the oceans. And what happens, what they say happens, is plastic itself, and that's what we're going to focus on a lot on this, is plastic, because it's such a large part
quantity
of the debris in the ocean.
Yes.
What it does is it never really breaks down in the ocean. They say it takes about 450 years for it to decompose on the earth, like on land. And they say, like in the water, that it doesn't ever really decompose. What it does is it breaks down from the thrashing around and just, you know, the waves and stuff like that.
And the animals eating it.
And it turns into what they call microplastics. And so it's like you're virtually swimming in plastic, guys.
Oh,
you know what I mean? It's
babies
really,
are swimming in plastic.
It's really nuts.
And the aquatic babies and just mamas and daddies of the ocean are swimming in plastic, and they're eating it.
It's very sad. So,
and they're getting injured by it. It's desperately. It needs to desperately be changed.
Absolutely. And guys, here at the New Reel, we try to push positivity. Yes. We try to push love. Okay, so we don't tend to focus on the negative too much.
No.
But when you're talking about our planet and the dire need it is in for change, you know, it's hard not to go there a little bit. So what we've done is we are a reaction commentary channel, and what we're going to do is I've got 2 or 3 small short little videos that we have never seen that are kind of focusing on the epidemic of pollution in our waterways right now. So we're going to check them out. We're going to educate ourselves. Yep. We're going to do that with you guys.
Yes, we're not pointing any fingers here, because everybody is a part of the problem, whether we realize it or not.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is our first video we're going to check out. It is off of a channel called OCEANA.
Love it.
And it is a video that says why we need to stop plastic pollution in our oceans for good. And I think, honestly, it's self-explanatory, but I got a feeling we're about to get touched.
Yeah.
You know, we're about to get moved.
People can be very distracted in the hamster wheel of life. And if you don't live by oceans, then maybe you don't know about this. Like I said,
Absolutely.
We don't see it. So, you know, this is a good video that can really, really touch people in a way that can educate them.
Absolutely.
Our oceans sustain life. An abundant ocean can feed 1 billion people a healthy meal every day forever. But now they are being killed by throwaway plastics. The equivalent of 1 garbage truck of plastic is dumped in the sea every minute. 17.6 billion pounds every year.
Billion.
Yeah.
With a
million.
B. Billion with a B, guys. Billion.
Yeah.
Plastic is everywhere in our ocean. Floating on the surface, mixing in the salt water, and sitting on the ocean bottom, miles and miles deep. And once in the ocean, it never goes away. Over hundreds of years, it breaks down into small pieces. But those pieces, even the tiny ones called microplastics, are still plastic. Sea turtles are choking on it. Scientists say that over 60% of whale and dolphin species are affected by it. Zooplankton, the base of the ocean food chain, eat it. And so do we. It's in the water we drink. It's in our food. Microplastics have been found in our salt, our honey, and our beer. And sometimes...
Holy crap, I did not know that. I had no idea.
When we go in, if we could talk for days about food consumption in our world, and what we are consuming that we don't know we are consuming, to keep our bodies in, like I said, worse shape than what they should be. And it's a very, very scary thing, and this is breaking it down on a very, very, very detailed level on just one topic.
Wow.
Okay, we know this is a problem, and it's been a problem for a while to get this bad. Why have they not stopped the production of plastic? That's my question.
It's
because
a wonder.
They're so big on laws, you know what I mean? They're so big on laws and so big on testing and being FDA approved and this and that and certified.
I think that they could regulate it. You know what I mean? Yes, some plastic was a revolutionary technology. You know, plastic changed the world. I get that.
But it's also destroying our world.
But a lot of the plastic that is getting out there are like the straws and the plastic bags and stuff like that. We can do without those.
We can use reusable bags.
Yes, we can.
The grocery
we
store.
can do without those.
Yeah,
so,
we can use cloth bags.
You know, I would be open to supporting a bill or something like that that had to do with the regulation of that industry. Like, I think that what the world has done is look the other way for so long.
Yeah. Or just didn't know about it, most people.
I mean, I've known about pollution.
Or you just don't think about it on the day-to-day. That's what I'm saying.
Right, that's what I mean. You know, it's like, look the other way. It's like, oh, you know, if I don't have to look at it, you know, people throw, like they showed that trash bag.
Yes.
A full-ass trash bag, you know, it's like, who... throw it out, you know what I mean? I get it. Our trash, we produce a lot of trash.
Yes,
like, it is trash.
That's what we were saying about the plastic in each packaging that you buy.
That's why I'm trying to focus more on the plastic aspect of it, because it's all a problem.
Yes.
But if we could get a handle on the plastic part of it, you know, like that statistic said, that's 80% of marine debris. You know what I mean? If we could get a handle on that part of it, then maybe we could gain some like headway in this problem. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Times, even in the air we breathe. Companies are choosing to make something that will be used just once, from a material that lasts forever. If you don't like what throwaway plastics are already doing to our world, brace yourself. We face a tsunami of throwaway plastic in our and the ocean's future. 4 times more plastic will be produced between now and the middle of the century than has been produced in all of history. 4 times more.
I don't know if I can watch this video.
I know.
Like, it's physically making me ill.
Yes.
Like, physically making me ill to watch this. I'm so ashamed of myself for my consumption of throwaway plastics. Like, I'm ashamed of myself.
We're definitely going to sit down and have a game plan of what we could do. We're going to look up some education, and obviously we're going to do it with you as well. And we're going to look up, like, other types of materials that we can use to, you know, like I said, gather our groceries and things like that.
Absolutely.
Because I mean, if you look at a Walmart bag, that shit is not good quality at all. And
we don't need it.
No, we don't.
We don't have to have
literally,
it.
we have to use 3 bags for, you know, some groceries, because literally the groceries will just break through the bag. That's how bad the quality is. They're doing it because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
It is cheaper, and they make more profit when their packaging is cheaper to make.
What can we do? Recycling? Of all the plastic ever generated as of 2015, only 9% was recycled. Even when it is recycled, plastic degrades. Your plastic soda bottle maybe becomes a shampoo bottle, then a floor mat. Even in the best case, it doesn't recycle, it downcycles. And then it becomes pollution that ruins our beaches and chokes sea animals forever.
Oh my God.
We should not be forced to pollute the ocean every time we eat, drink, or go shopping.
No.
We need to be given a choice, a plastic-free choice. This is not hard to imagine. Indeed, some responsible companies are already leading the way. There are throwaway plastic-free aisles in supermarkets. Beverage companies already offer plastic-free soda and salsa water. Restaurants offer plastic-free service. There are plastic-free rooms in hotels. An airline is now offering a plastic-free flight.
That's what I'm talking about.
And Oceana and our allies are winning plastic-free victories.
Right.
Following campaigning by Oceana, Peru passed a law that keeps plastic out of national parks and beaches.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good job.
Belize is getting rid of styrofoam.
Yes.
And the European Union has mandated reductions for throwaway plastic throughout its 28 member countries.
That's
Wow,
what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Like
we should not have waited this long. Though.
absolutely not. That's what I'm talking about.
Our beautiful world is getting destroyed. We're not going to have beauty to look at anymore if we don't start taking the responsibility, each one of us personally, to educate ourselves. Like he said, though, we should have a choice when we go to buy our products that we have to live on. No, you don't.
No, you go to Walmart and self-checkout. Even the aisles.
Unless you homestead and make everything yourself, but then you still need certain ingredients that comes in plastic.
But like I was saying, self-checkouts, regular checkouts, all they have is plastic. Yeah. Like you spin the thing to put your groceries in the bags, and it's just racks and racks and racks of plastic bags. They don't give you the option. Yes, you could probably bring your own in.
Right. But people don't think about that.
But where do you buy those from?
People are so busy in life that they don't think about it.
They don't
promote it.
Yes, it is. It's sad.
Yeah.
But with your help, we can do more. Together, we can create a movement to reduce throwaway plastic. We can make sure we're all given real plastic-free choices. We can help our cities, towns, schools, and workplaces establish zones that are free of throwaway plastic. Let's stop plastic pollution from wrecking our beaches and our oceans, and have healthy oceans that delight and sustain us for generations to come. Please join our campaign.
Wow, that was an amazing
Go to oceana.org/plastics today.
That gave me goosebumps at the end there. That was powerful.
We will have these links in the description below. So after you get done watching our video and after you kind of dry up the tears from what we're actually seeing, make sure you go and you check these links out, guys.
Yes, and share. Whether it's our video, whether it's their video, share. So more people can become aware of these things.
Absolutely. All right, guys, that was video number 1 that we just checked out from Oceana.
Bravo, you guys.
Absolutely.
You did a great job.
Absolutely. That was an amazing video. Like that, we are empaths, and we
feel deeply.
Like I had a hard time watching that.
I feel sick to my stomach right now.
Absolutely, and mainly I'm ashamed at what we have done as the human race, but I'm ashamed of myself too, because I am not perfect. I'm not somebody that has never done anything like that. I have littered before. I don't try to I practice to not litter now, but I need to do better. We can all do better. We need to be mindful. Absolutely. Now, me and her are water signs also. And those of you that follow astrology and you know how that is.
Our whole family's water signs.
We love being around the water. I feel
it soothes our soul.
I feel at home when I'm near water. But
it cleanses.
Unfortunately, we are landlocked as far as the oceans go, because we are from the Midwest. We've lived here our entire life. Yes, we do visit the oceans on a regular basis, but we don't live by them. So, that kind of pollution does slip our mind on a daily basis, but we are huge, avid hikers. Yes. We love camping. We love nature. We're always out in nature. So if we're not in the studio doing YouTube or our regular job, we're in the woods. Yes. We're on trails. We are camping. We're watching sunsets.
We joke a lot about how we live under a rock. We actually are outside with the rocks.
Absolutely.
We actually don't live under a rock. We do technology-wise and being cultured in music and stuff like that. This channel has helped us. Definitely, that's why we love it. But we are major nature lovers.
Absolutely.
We're nature nuts.
And when we are out there, we can't go on a trail that we don't see pollution, that we don't see plastic bottles, that we don't see, McDonald's sacks, cigarette packages, stuff like that. We can't go to a park that doesn't have that kind of thing,
Our lakes.
I love kayaking.
There's tons of fishing lines.
Yes, I love kayaking and stuff like that. There's not a shore that I haven't fished that doesn't have tires and just everything else, guys. And it's time that we stop looking the other way.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, if
Like-
we don't, then our future generations are going to pay for
Like
it.
well, like he said, there's not going to be beaches and oceans that will sustain anything.
Nope.
You know, it's going to be a plastic sea.
Yep.
And guys, that is a great lead in to our next video. Let's check this one out. All right, everybody, this is our second video, and now I found this from a channel from TJ Watson. I don't know that this is his original video or if he just kind of reposted it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to include a link to this channel. So if you guys want to go there and watch it without our commentary, please do. I'm sure he might have links in the description, that sort of thing, and credit for it there. But this is called the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. And just the name of it literally terrifies me as of right now.
Earth, the globe, Terra, our world. No matter what you call planet Earth,
Beautiful.
it is our home. In the small span of time the Homo sapien has existed, we have made profound impacts on the condition of our planet. From the depths of the jungle to the heights of the mountaintops, the human footprint is encountered across the expanse of the globe. One of the most prolific impacts humanity has had on our world lies in our oceans.
Oh my.
Human waste, specifically plastics, have built up in our oceans, posing an imminent threat not only to nature, but to humans as well. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch illustrates the effects that we as humans have had on the marine environment. Located in the northern Pacific Ocean and the largest of 5 garbage patches, the Great Pacific Garbage Patch.
Wait. The largest of 5 garbage patches? So there's actual
This is people.
there's actual patches of garbage in the ocean?
Well, I think what's happening is I don't think that this is just humans going and dumping their trash in the ocean. Yes, that happens. I think that these garbage like companies, like places, I think they're taking all of the garbage because where else are they going to put it if it doesn't break down? You know what I mean? Like they're taking all of this garbage and they're going and dumping it in the oceans. That's what I think's happening.
Is the product of tons of debris which have made their way into the ocean from lakes, rivers, and streams. The garbage caught in this patch is unable to escape, caught in a vortex created by ocean currents. The patch, more than 3 times the size of Texas, spans from the coast of Japan all
Wow.
Yeah.
And this
Texas
is
is
one
huge.
of this is one of 5. Texas is like our biggest state. We
Yeah.
are from the states. This is and this is one of 5 of them. One of 5. And he just said Texas, like bigger. Like that. I don't know if you guys are grasping the scale of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because watching it on a computer screen really doesn't do it justice.
No.
I can't imagine. I cannot
either.
imagine.
all the way to Hawaii and even to California. Furthermore, the total amount of garbage in the patch is impossible to calculate because of the thick layers of built-up waste. A lot of the garbage in the water is made up of type N plastics, consisting of abandoned fishing nets and plastic rope. Type H hard plastics and type F foam plastics also comprise large portions of the patch. Since
that
more than
turtle.
180 times more plastic than food is found at the surface of the garbage patch, unsuspecting sea life, such as sea turtles, can have up to 74% of their diets composed of this ocean plastic.
What?
Guys.
They're eating it. Like they're eating it.
Yeah. Well, we have animals. We joke and we say we have a zoo. We have a beardy. We have a hamster. We have a corn snake. We have fish.
dog.
We have fish and we have a dog.
Fish.
And we have to be very, very careful with what we put in their tank because they will eat mistakenly.
Everything.
Yes, eat whatever you put in there because that's just what they're waiting for is their next meal.
Wow. I'm just.
So Oh my gosh.
I'm literally shocked and
Yes.
sickened. Like, I just,
Although it may appear that the effects of the garbage patch end with marine life, it has become evident that these patches lead to detrimental effects for human life as well. While plastic does not organically degrade, it does still break down into what experts have termed microplastics. These tiny fragments of plastic enter our food supply through seafood and sea salt. Once in our digestive systems, they disrupt the human endocrine system and throw our hormones out of balance.
That's why so many people have
The
hormone
effects of
imbalance.
the Great Pacific Garbage Patch are extensive. However, humans can help orchestrate a change. First, we must acknowledge that our actions do have an impact on the
and
That's what we've been talking
That's
about.
what we're doing here,
Yes.
everybody. Like, it's time that we take up our own accountability. We hold ourselves responsible. Stop
Yep.
worrying about holding everybody else responsible.
Yes.
It's time we hold ourselves
And
responsible
let's work together.
and change our own actions.
Yes.
environment, whether we think they do or not. As an individual, a family member, and a community, you possess the power to effect a change. Organizations such as 4Ocean and the Ocean Cleanup fund and conduct research towards this cause. By donating and volunteering, you can help make a difference. However, supporting such organizations is not the only way to help. You can make an impact as an individual
Yes.
through recycling plastic bottles and containers, reducing the amount of plastic you use, and reusing your current plastic products. Spread awareness on the effect of waste and microplastics in our oceans by being an advocate for our oceans, our sea life, and our species.
That's right.
Change starts with you.
Yep.
We created
I always
this problem,
say that.
so together we can solve it to create a future for our world, planet, and home.
That's
Absolutely.
right. He ended that well.
Wow. That was amazing.
That was amazing. He ended that so well.
That was
Even though it's
amazing.
so negative, he really
Yes.
empowered there at the end
Yes.
that it is possible. Because people can be overwhelmed by this. I know I can feel it.
Absolutely.
And it's like, what, is it too late? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but you can't think like that because it's never too late to
No.
make a change.
Absolutely.
Ever.
Absolutely.
Don't let the overwhelm of it and the shock of it, kind of dismantle your ability to realize that you are the change.
Absolutely.
You are individually, and like he said, in your family, you can teach your kids these things so the future generations know how to properly, make sure that they're recycling and reusing and stuff like that. We need
Absolutely.
to be more educated on these things. And if the schools and stuff aren't going to do it for us,
It's our responsibility.
then it's
to
our
do it.
responsibility, yes.
All right, everybody. So we have one more short video that we are going to share with you. And before we do that, guys, what our goal of this video is to
Bring awareness.
not only bring awareness to you guys, the viewers, but
to ourselves.
to bring awareness to ourselves, obviously.
For this to be a constant reminder.
Absolutely. And it's not going to end here for us, guys. Like we said, we are going to donate ourselves financially to the cause as much as we can. We are going to donate our time by making videos like this.
Yes.
And we are going to donate our energy by doing what we can to, like the last video said, reduce, reuse, recycle,
Yes.
and educate and spread awareness.
And get out into our parks and our rivers and our lakes and go ahead and start cleaning up now before it gets to our oceans.
Well said.
Yes.
All right, guys. Last video. All right. And for the last video of
The
our video, guys, and the reason I did this long of a video and this much of it is because
It's that important.
it is that important. If we can spend that much time making reaction videos to music and stuff like that, then we can spend that much time learning and educating ourselves on the effects of our actions and what we can do to help change those. And
to save our environment.
if like she said, if you guys haven't figured out by now by watching our channel how much of animal lovers we are, then we're gonna tell you we are extremely empathetic towards animals, if not more than humans sometimes. The innocence and the effect that we have on them, just period, is almost heartbreaking. And I wanted to end the night not with negativity, but with a statement about what this has an effect on, not just our ecosystem and stuff like that. Like,
we don't need to just worry about ourselves.
It does, yes, exactly. We need to break it down and see exactly,
what our hands are
causing.
Yes, exactly.
What these manufacturers.
What kind of hand we have in this.
What happens when you go and you get 15, 20 bags of groceries from Walmart, and then you take those plastic bags and you throw them in the dumpster, and then you leave. You know what I mean? Like, we need to see the effects of that, and not just like we're globally.
saying,
we need to narrow it down. And that's what we're going to do
like
here.
we said, we're not pointing fingers and placing any blame on you at all. We're just saying that it's time that we make a positive change in the right direction as a community, as humanity.
This video is from a channel called In Defense of Animals, and the video is called Save Marine Animals from Plastic Waste. Guys, like I said before, all of these channels will be linked in the description. Check them out, support them, and it starts out plastic. An indestructible material created by humans for humans. And even though everyone uses it, its use has a result that is quite sinister. 100 million animals are killed by plastic yearly. What? 100 million! Let's look at this.
We're going to end up not having any animals left. They're all going to be endangered, and most people eat animals as their diet. And you guys, you're not going to have a diet anymore.
If you look on the side of this video, I know it's you guys got a smaller video because we have to thumbnail it, but on the side here it says the source where they got the statistics from, and this is from conserveturtles.org. And guys, this isn't a total number. This is yearly. 100 million animals are killed by plastic each year. That doesn't include
all the other
everything else that kills them. That doesn't include
diapers.
Diapers
is a big problem too.
That doesn't include natural predation. It doesn't include any of that. That's just the plastic.
It's endless.
This includes dolphins, sea turtles, whales, and seabirds. All confirmed victims of plastic. That is absolutely heartbreaking right now. That is like absolutely heartbreaking. Like, I'm literally going to cry right now. That is so freaking sad. I can't even stand looking at it.
Poor babies.
And and the issue continues to grow. This is,
that's a river.
That's a river of trash and plastic.
Look how fast it's flowing.
300 million tons of plastic are produced annually, and this has went up because the latest statistic I read in the beginning of the video was 400 million. So we're not on the decline. Obviously, there is no decline swing of this statistic. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope the statistics are just off. I really, really do. But
it doesn't matter what the statistic is. Even if it was just 1 million, it's still a problem.
There needs to be a downward trend, guys. We've got to start a downward trend. And it never goes away. Fishing nets make up a significant portion of the ocean's plastic. Animals caught in this ghost gear suffer immensely.
They can't see it coming.
But you can help.
That's right.
People all over the world are reducing or eliminating their plastic use. One of the best ways to help animals is to remove them from your diet. what happens next is up to us, guys. And I really hope you guys, I mean, can grasp the enormity of this problem, the seriousness of it. But there is a silver lining to this, guys. It is
that we can make a change.
Yes, and it is growth for all of us. That growth equals enlightenment. That enlightenment equals a better, safer planet, more healthy animals, and
self-sustainability. And there's nothing there's not a better feeling than that kind of independence.
And that's pride that you can hang a hat on. That's pride that you can be proud of. That's something that you can brag about.
That's not your ego.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's not your ego. That's something that you can wear a badge of honor for.
Absolutely. Click the link in the description to learn more in defense of animals.
Oh, I love their logo. That's
guys,
awesome.
I wanted to include that one because, like I said, our love for animals is ridiculous, but it's really hard for me to sit here and watch more than a minute of animals suffering.
And I just love this logo because that rainbow connects. See the human.
It's the circle.
The human sits there with all of the different kinds of animals.
It goes
there's a dog, there's a dolphin, there's a gorilla, there's an elephant, all different forms of life, and there's a human.
Absolutely.
It's all connected. The circle of life. Love
it's
that logo.
the circle of life. That's right. That's right.
That's not how it goes.
That is not how it goes.
That is my favorite Disney movie, and I'm ashamed of what I just did.
That is not how it goes. We're going to erase that from our memories, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for sitting with us and learning some things today.
Being enlightened.
I have learned a lot. And like I said, guys, we are going to include links in the description to everything you just seen. We are going to include the links and information where you can donate to #TeamSeas. And let's get this trash out of the ocean.
Fucking do it.
Let's get more than 30 million.
Yes, more. And let's keep doing it.
Absolutely.
And thank you, Mr. Beast, and who else is
Mark Rober.
And Mark Rober for creating such an awesome fundraiser that's really going to make a change in this world.
Absolutely. They did amazing things with Team Trees.
Yes.
And now they're doing the Team Trees. Like we said, guys, YouTube has led to some awesome things.
Yes.
And it takes people
They put their money where their mouth is.
Absolutely. It takes people like Mr. Beast, Mark Rober, you, and us to make a difference in this world, and we can do it, and we can do it starting here. Every dollar really does count, guys.
But don't think that you're not anything if you don't have the money to donate, because we understand it's hard times right now with what the world is going through. So don't think that you can't donate. Like the video said, you can recycle, reuse, just educate yourself and spread the awareness. Share the videos and teach your children so we can live a sustainable life in the future.
Absolutely. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us.
We love you.
We love each and every one of you, and we always take time out of our videos to let you guys know how important you are.
And you are beautiful and you are loved. Get out and do something that is all about you today and all about our world today. Get out and mesh the two together, and I promise it's going to make you feel like your soul is on fire.
Absolutely.
And in the best way, I promise.
Absolutely, guys. And I always like to tell somebody to do something you love today, but today I'm going to replace that with do something for the earth today, do something for the ocean today.
Love your earth.
If you can't donate that dollar, then go outside and pick up a pound of trash. That's all you got to do. Do that for me, do that for her, but most of all, do it for yourself, because you will feel good about it, and that will show yourself love, and that's what we're all about, guys.
Let's come together and let's make this happen, guys. I know we can do it. Let's prove it.
Absolutely.
Let's put our let's put our words into action.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, that's all we got, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, check the links below, but most importantly, come back here tomorrow, because I guarantee you we will be just as
real. Peace, guys.
Later.
Hey, everybody. Hope y'all enjoyed the video.
Yes, and if you want to get more involved with the videos or the channel, you guys can check the Patreon link in the description.
We appreciate your support so much. And remember to subscribe here, and you can find your favorite artists in a playlist right down here.
Later.
Peace, guys.